This new firm is it's run by a broker.
This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 10303 Whipple Street, North Hollywood, California, 91602. Today is April 9th, 2024. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located underneath a concrete sewer box cover just as you exit the... We'll clean our camera lens off a little bit. Just after you exit the rear door of the main house, you walk out towards the rear, just underneath a concrete sewer box cover. This is our concrete sewer box cover here. This is our clean out here. This goes towards our pool and our ADU unit. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down, zero the camera monitor right at the edge of the clean out. We are running some water in our ADU, and we're just going to utilize that to help us push out. It does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe, but again, we're just going to go ahead and push out. We're going to pause our mic here and attempt to push all the way out into, possibly out towards the front of the property, maybe located mainline sewer clean out. As we push out, it does appear that we transition to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer pipe, and you can see an opening right there at the 12 o'clock. But again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out, and again, attempt to push out and reach our city sewer tie-in. So we're just going to pause our mic here for a moment. So again, as we continue to push out, we did pass a couple of what appeared to be openings, possibly cleanouts. And what we'll do on the way back, we'll pause and locate those areas. But right now, we're just going to continue to push out, and again, attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause our mic here. Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. We're going to shut all our water down and just to see what we're up against here. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we did mark it with the red crayon at approximately 4 foot, 11 inches deep, just at the edge of the sidewalk on the left-hand side of the house. So again, we're going to pull back slowly, and we're just going to take a good look here. We did shut all our water down, and so we'll just pull back slowly and just see what this area is. It appears to be a large offset. You can see a lot of does appear to be possibly some roots in that joint as well. You can see some standing water in this area. So again, as we pull back, we're pulling back, and we're going to pull back slowly, and as we pull back, we're coming up. You can see that we transition back into what appears to be cast iron sewer pipe. You can see the cast iron sewer pipe has quite a bit of buildup and scaling throughout. And again, we still have some residual water running and passing through. So again, we're going to pull back slowly. We'll just take a good look. We'll continue to pull back, and this is at the top of the stack there on that side. And you can see here we do have some root intrusion in that joint there, fairly large root intrusion in that joint. And again, it does appear to be cast iron sewer piping. So the cast iron sewer piping does have quite a bit of buildup and scaling throughout. So again, we'll continue to pull back. As we pull back, we're going to pull back to approximately 55 feet on the camera monitor. We did see an opening in that area, so we'll pull back to that area and we'll mark that area as well. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Make a little bit of turn coming up another little chimney here. As we pull back, heading back, you can see that we have an opening right there. So we're going to pause here for a moment. We'll locate this area. I'm going to flush the toilet and run a little bit of water, but we push in a little bit. You can see there's an opening there right around the 12 o'clock, and we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate that area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the rear left-hand corner of the house, and underneath what appears to be a kind of a irrigation box cover, has blue tiling over the top. It's a small little utility closet, and it does have a water bib, hose bib under there, and it does appear to have some sprinkler system as well. But underneath there, it does appear to be the mainline sewer cleanup that's accessible in that corner. But again, it's probably possibly buried underneath the ground. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, we are in what appears to be cast iron waistline. That's our transition back to the house. So again, we do have some water running. And again, we're just going to, there we go, we try to keep our cam clear. You can see the cast iron sewer piping and waistline does appear to have some buildup and scaling, definitely a period of the home. So again, as we continue to pull back, we did see another opening. As we pull back, we'll transition back into a short section of vitreous clay, and in that area we did notice that there was another opening. You got another inspector running hot water. I can see the steam in the air there, all that mist there, that's from the hot water running. So again, we'll continue to pull back.
Hold on, let me see.
And we'll continue to pull back.
Sebastian.
I got some buildup in the line there. As we pull back, you can see that we got another opening there, and that's right around the 14 feet. So we're going to pause here for a moment and see if anybody in the house is running water. So we're going to pause here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to flush flush the toilet in the ADU a couple more times just to verify that it is passing through. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here for a moment. So again, as we did flush the units towards the rear at the ADU, and again you can see some of the water movement that is coming from the toilet being flushed from the ADU. I don't know, I don't see very much movement.
I told her to flush it twice. She said, "Oh,
But all I see is, I still see this water coming out over here. That has to be the toilet, because look. I mean, look how much water's coming out of there. That's the toilet.
Out at 14 feet, how is it going to tie into over there?"
Maybe it's dropping in at the top of it.
How?
Yeah. Again, that's the only place that water's moving.
I don't think so. I think that's just pulled it up.
Okay, we went ahead and flushed our toilet in the ADU unit. We ran the sink, we ran the shower. We were looking for a volume of water to be passing through, but unfortunately we're not seeing that. The water is rising, but we're not seeing much for anything really passing through. Especially with flushing the toilet, we should see a gush of water, at least a burst of water. And the water that's trickling down in front of us there, it's coming from our downstairs bathroom in the laundry room on the main house. So again, that's the water coming in from the bathroom there. So we'll pull back, and we're just going to pause right here for a moment. And we'll pull back towards our clean out. We'll come up towards our clean out. As we pull back, we transition back into what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. And again, we'll continue to pull back. We're going to pull back towards our opening here. And again, we can see quite a bit of water still passing through. And that does appear to be some tissue coming in from the ADU area. So we're going to pause for one more moment. We're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and flushed the toilet again from the ADU unit, and we did have some tissue just below the clean out here, and we were able to see that pass through. So we can say that the ADU is tied into the backside of this clean out. So again, we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and pull back. As we pull back, we head back towards our clean out. We come up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.